It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline. 200 people buried as bandits raise communities in Zamfara. APC governors meet on Sunday. The news in full. About 200 bodies have been recovered and buried after gunmen suspected to be bandits invaded different communities in Anka and Bukuyum local government areas of Zamfara state. Sarah reporters gathered that over 200 corpses have been recovered from bushes as some of the people were caught unaware on their farmlands. The bandits, who were about 300 and armed with sophisticated weapons, had on Wednesday stormed the communities on motorcycles, started firing sporadic gunshots. The terrorists also destroyed valuables abducted and displaced several persons, including women and children in the affected communities. Governors elected on the All Progressive Congress APC platform will meet on Sunday to discuss the party's national convention ahead of the 2023 election. Plateau Governor Simon Lalong made the disclosure on Friday after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari, where Lalong told reporters that the crisis in the party would be resolved, assuring that the convention will hold despite doubt. The Northern Governors Forum chairman confirmed deliberating the event with the Nigerian leader. Lalong revealed that Buhari raised fears over the convention but remains committed to the scheduled date. Also, 19 Northern governors say that the declaration of bandits as terrorists is a good development, where they are also aid the federal government for approving the deployment of Super Tucano against the outlaws. The chairman and Plateau Governor Simon Lalong spoke with State House correspondents after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday. Lalong noted that progress is being made and seen on issues raised with the president in 2021. The governor said they were eager to see fighter aircraft go against criminals, making life miserable for students. It should be also noted that the Kogi State Governor Alhaji Yahya Bello has gifted Lagos-based secondary school students identified as Mayowa with a lifetime scholarship for drawing a portrait of him, where Mayowa had on December 24, 2021 uploaded the artwork depicting Governor Bello in northern, southern, and eastern attire to portray the governor of a man of unity. The Buhari-led administration keeps making records in the arming of the Nigerian military, and coming just a few months after it supplied quite a number of mine-resistant ambush-protected MRAP vehicles to the Nigerian army. The Buhari-led administration has recently made another history by supplying another set of CS-VP3 Bigfoot MRAP multipurpose armored vehicles to them so as to enhance their conquest of insurgents and other violent criminal groups. The new military hardware were supplied on the 19th of November 2021 and have since been inducted into the Nigerian Army Ordnance, after which they were deployed for combat operations against insurgents in the northeast as well as against bandits in the other parts of the country. With these continuous military supplies by Buhari administration, it has become essential to point out that the administration has made Nigerian history about being the best in equipping and arming the country's soldiers, which is an essential element in motivating the troops to serve the nation with all their hearts. The new artillery guns for Nigerian army to equip and re-energize the military establishment for optimum performance in securing the territorial integrity of the country. President Muhammadu Buhari administration has brought a new set of artillery guns for the Nigerian army, and the new artillery guns were inducted into the armory of the Nigerian army on the 19th of December 2020 at the headquarters of the Nigerian Army School of Artillery, NASA, in Kakia, Kaduna State, after which they were deployed against insurgents and other violent groups in the part of the country. Overall, it is a very patriotic step taken by the Buhari administration in equipping and modernizing the Nigerian military establishment that has suffered long neglect from the previous administration. Out of school children figure is witnessing a massive rise of orphans everywhere. We can't travel in peace. The economy is crumbling. People are burnt while traveling. The protesters marched from Audu Bako Secretariat to the Kano government house, where security operatives received the group of protesters, listened to them and promised to take the matter further to the appropriate quarters. Meanwhile, following the recent spike in terror attacks in Sokoto and Katsina states, President Muhammadu Buhari has dispatched a high-level delegation made up of heads of national intelligence and security services to the two states. According to a statement by the President's Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, on Friday, Buhari expects the delegation to present an immediate situation report and recommendations on actions to follow to effectively deal with the worrying situation. And also, the defunct Social Democratic Party, SDP, Professor Yowuse Aga has urged separatist agitators to go about the agitations in a civilized manner to avoid bloodshed. In an interview with Vincent Kalu, the Professor Agia, a former senator who has served twice as minister and twice as ambassador, said that the 3 zones that have produced presidents should wait for the other 3 zones to have president. After that, he noted that the president should be chosen purely through popular contest, devoid of zoning. Many Nigerians have tried to go back in history to situate Nigerians' problems in the amalgamation of 1914. They say that Nigerians' amalgamation into one country should never be taking place because of our differences. These groups insist that the amalgamation's expiration date is over and is now the time for the dissolution of the Federation. But I say these people are wrong. There is no manual for the formation of nations. Wars, accidents, imperialism, necessity, agreement, arbitrations, and consensus have all given birth to countries. Our nation was born from imperialism and it became a British colony after the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885. But we shook off the shackles of colonialism and emerged as an independent nation. The whole world still understanding that Nigeria would be a great nation and would wipe away the tears of all black people of the world by building a great democracy and a republic where justice and honor, peace and progress will be showcased. The reasons for the failure to attain greatness are that we have poor leaders and poor followers who have not been able to make nation building their number one priority. Our leaders have continued to wallow in ethnic racism and corruption. Ironically, it was based on Pan-African unity and nationalism, and our founding fathers got independence. But soon after independence, we have systematically destroyed every fabric of nation building through corruption and ethnic racism. The last 6 years have been the very worst in throwing up Nigeria's fault lines. The parties have failed to give leadership and they lack ideological commitment, purpose, or clarity. The weak institutions of states have been unable to defend democracy, and the Nigerian people have yet not resolved on national greatness. When we decide, nobody can stop us, the professor says. The professor also noted that the Nigerian elite must come together and overcome their apathy and decide to make Nigeria great through comprehensive restructuring of the federation, saying that we need more efficient and leaner federal, civil and public service, and that we need the states to be stronger and the federal government to divest itself